So, welcome to this new episode of What's Next. Now, it's the turn of 7-time world champion Lewis Hamilton, and unlike Seb Vettel and Fernando Alonso, I'm not forecasting his retirement or a switch to different team, because he is not going to do either of these at least until 2023. But I will look from different angle and analyze this case differently. So, let's get on with this. Hamilton is undoubtedly one of the best ever and statistically, the greatest of all time. In fact, he ticks every boxes to be the undisputed greatest of all time. And this debate of GOAT always goes on because there's no one way about this. So, let's just leave this here and focus on our own thing. After 8 dominant seasons in hybrid rule for Mercedes and Hamilton, 2022 has been conundrum for Mercedes-Benz. Although they are getting nearer to Ferrari and Red Bull, they are not making inroads like they want. In fact, they are the best of the rest behind Ferrari and Red Bull as of now and lately making positive progress. But this is where main problem lies with Hamilton and Mercedes. They are just not used to being in this kinds of positions. Yes, they have never been in this position of non-competent at the front. This year's car has been below par, to be honest. Both the drivers are outperforming this year's car and are always at the limits. So, there you go, problem number 1 to be considered for Hamilton. Another silver lining thing is, the arrival of George Russell has given Hamilton big run for his bucks. In fact, Russell is competing with Hamilton in every way possible. That's why he is ahead of Hamilton in the championship. I'm not saying this will be the case at the business end, but yeah, Russell is that teammate who has given Hamilton a tougher challenge after Nico Rosberg. Still, the major thing is, despite Hamilton regaining his better form with 4 podiums in a row, Russell is ahead of Hamilton in the championship standings. And you know what happens when champions are outperformed by their inexperienced and young teammates. Well, we have loads of bitter history of these kinds of precedents. Like Senna did to Prost, like Hamilton did to Alonso in 2007, and what Leclerc did to Vettel in all fairness. We may see this with Hamilton-Russell partnership. Yeah, and like everyone, Hamilton is no different. He just doesn't want to be beaten by his teammates. And if Russell keeps beating Hamilton, then Mercedes for sure will go with Russell in developing their car. This has been true in the past and it will always be the case in future too. But if Hamilton ultimately beats Russell, then none of this talking could matter. So, yeah, Hamilton needs to find a way to balance it out, although he has found his mojo back in previous races, to be honest. Otherwise, after 2023, we could see that statistically the GOAT could be leaving F1, because as of recording, he is definitely staying in F1 at least until 2023. The other thing is, it wouldn't be a surprise if Mercedes develops the championship-winning car next season, and should that happen, we will definitely see Hamilton fighting for championship, because when opportunities come, there's no one better than Hamilton. That's what old wildly fox like Hamilton has, being in a right position at a right time. What we have learnt as of now is, we should never discount Hamilton. Yeah, not at all. So, having said all these, the time is up for this video. What do you guys think about Hamilton? Who will win this battle of bragging rights at Mercs? Will Hamilton be beaten by Russell this year, or will he fight back? Or could we see Hamilton fighting for championship next year? Or maybe, will he retire after 2023? Please let me know in comments section, and as ever, please feel free to subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.